This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show. We're here at Namm 2012 with Cathy Duncan. How you doing, Cathy?
I'm doing great, thank you.
How did you meet Seymour, and what genius did you see in him?
We met in our ice cream store down Topanga Canyon. A dear friend, Jamie Shane of Canned Heat, and he knew a good friend of mine who happened to be working there. And she and I were hanging out, and Jamie knew Seymour. Seymour had come over to play from London, had been invited over by Chris Rainbow, I think. And so one thing led after another, and we sort of, as you did in those days, just sort of winked at each other a little bit and go, "You're kind of cute." And so and he was just a really wonderful, sweet guy, as he is today. And he had this vision of things just come from him. Things come out of his fingertips, things come out from him. And so it was brass bridges he wanted to make, and being a classic girl, I'm made to make people happy. And so it was making him happy, and I could just figure out ways to do and organize it and go find things and find the little boxes we would do, and he was just the most personable person. And I didn't think I really wanted to get into business because I thought those were the snaky, cheaty kind of guys, and that was really a hard part. But then I realized we could invent it any way we wanted to. We could make business any way we wanted to, and therefore it wasn't that ugly, straight job I ever didn't want.
So what have been the highlights of your relationship and being a part of the Seymour Duncan legacy?
Well, I think we've worked really wonderfully together as a team. I think that really, again, it's what we love to do is take care of musicians. And one of the first things musicians really wanted was I would go and I'd be that little girl, and I'd be down, and we'd be in some store down in LA, and you'd listen to people what they would want, either the pre-CBS or the post-CBS guitar, and what was the value of them. When Leo was there, the musician just felt the guitar, just felt the love, right? But, the price was as high. And then when CBS bought them, the price was here. So I'm going, yeah. So that was one of the highlights, was really going, this company, even though our business name is a shared, Carter Duncan, that's my maiden day, it's really all about making people feel good, making people feel safe, and Seymour's just got the fabulous ears. He's got just magic. He's not an engineer per se, but that's it.
Now, did you always feel the confidence in the brand?
Well, we built a brand. Nobody knew who we were. We're living in our warehouses, like 12 by 15 feet, You get to showers out of a little sink about this big, For 50 cents, I'd go down to the beach and get a real towel with it, So we did that for about 4 years. We didn't have any money, so we only did rewinds. So people would send us their pickups for $17. We'd cut the wire off, and I'd read the letter and go, "Okay, Seymour, this guy says he wants the pickup to sound so that women with large breasts fall at his feet." And others, of course, were the more classic, which is, hey, I want a tighter bottom end, I want a little mid-range. And so that's what we did. And so we did that for about 4 or 5 years. We were very slow learners, trust me. Very slow. I was at least a very slow learner. But we're still trying to figure out what it meant to be really in business, and what it is to build a company and build a brand. It did not come overnight.
What's next for Seymour Duncan?
Well, we continue to do the things we love to do, which is if you have something that you're a musician, you have a sound you want, it's our job to go, okay, we can figure that out. So we've done that. We would like to look into, we've had some pedal lines. We're going into some different direction of that, doing that. We have a lot of other convenience sort of items, pick guards. Some people, they want the tone, but they don't want to go through which of our bazillion models is the right one. So we'll simplify that a bit. And we have a lot of customers who have been in they change their pickups all the time. So we have a little connector system that lets them sort of do it on the fly, really simple, really easy. We call that the Liberator system. And there you are.
You guys have just cornered the market. Well, Cathy, it's been great talking to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
Blairing Out with Eric Blair with Cathy Duncan at the Seymour Duncan booth at the 2012 Namm show. Signing off.
The Blairing Out Show.